Should you pull for Aventurine? The answer is it depends. Now, I know I have strongly suggested that you pull for characters if you like them and don't care about MOC. It's the same theme with Genshin Impact and the Spiral Abyss. Why? Well, as we know, Hoyoverse makes characters and sells them based on meta or likability. My teams were lacking sustainability because, you know, I couldn't stay alive. I could do the damage, but I couldn't stay alive. One of my characters would die, which prevents me from getting the 36 stars on the Spiral Abyss, aka MOC. And it really sucks. So yeah, I had to pull. I even tried to max out Leocha and his healing couldn't keep up with the boss's damage. That boss just does way too much damage. So naturally I gravitated to pulling. I accidentally pulled for his E1, but it's not the addition that I needed. So if any of these things apply to you, then I highly suggest you pull. Now, I do want to clarify though, that I did not need his E1. I accidentally pulled. I went a little too hard. But if you end up pulling and you end up getting him, he's very good at Z0. I will talk about his E1 later on in the video. He's literally just better Japard. Like, he does everything Japard does, but better, right? You go into battle and the first thing that happens is you start the battle with a shield. Something that Japard can do, and he does more damage than Japard. So yeah, he's better. And he has a follow-up attack on top of that. He works really well with the addition. Then again, a lot of the characters that have been released lately have been very, very, very universal. They work great with different teams, which I feel like is something that Hoyoverse has been trying to focus on. His follow-up has a counter that stacks when you get hit, or a character uses a follow-up attack, it damages the opponent and grants you a shield. Now, here are the pros in terms of his build. He uses artifacts of characters that you should already have built, so you don't have to highly invest into the artifacts as well. We have artifacts like Knights of Purity, Palace, and Broken Keel. These are characters that you normally already have built on your supports. If you're not using your support, I suggest you pull and switch the artifacts into your other characters so they're kind of like, you know, built already, which would be really nice. So yeah, he's overall, he's a very low investment, so you don't have to invest too much into him. He's just very easy to build. And even his weapon is like not even that important. It's important in terms of like you'll do more damage because of its passive, but it's not like game breaker that you need it, right? If you just need the sustainability, you should be fine. I pulled for the weapon because, you know, I like to do more damage, and yeah. But the two weapons that you can get are Inherity on Just Destiny, which is his main weapon, or Moment of Victory, which is Japard's. Yeah, his weapon still works really good for him. So if you have Japard's weapon, then you can just slap that right in. Again, very low investment character. His best follow-up attack team works well with Dr. Ratio, Topaz, and Ron May. You know, Topaz basically just buffs your entire team's follow-up attacks. Ron May breaks the shield and powers up your team. Dr. Ratio works really well with his passive. Dr. Ratio makes him stack that shield, that little follow-up attack that increases his sting, and it gives you a shield on top of that. That's why it's probably his best team in terms of follow-up. The best traits to prioritize is going to be his skill, because that's what gives you the defense or the shield. So you want to prioritize his skill to max out of all the traces. And of course, we have the bonus, which is leverage, hot hand, and bingo. You want to build those two because, you know, they're very important. Now, the biggest bang for your buck is going to be his E1, because anybody that has a shield is going to get extra crit damage. And on top of that, when he uses his ultimate, he will get a shield to everyone, your entire team. So you get an extra shield. Just, yeah, pull for his E1. Trust me, you really want that. E2 just makes his basic attacks give an all type rest debuff for 3 turns, not that special. E4 increases defense after using his follow-up attack, again, not that special. And E6 just provides him with more damage for each character with the shield. So it just basically makes him into a DPS almost, or, you know, I don't even know, but it's not that good. It's not worth the thousands of dollars you would spend on that E6, so just go for his E0, and if anything, if you can't get his E1. But other than that, I think he's a very good investment. Should you pull? Again, I don't like when content creators say that you should pull for these characters. It just comes down to, like, do you like the character? If you do like the character, then pull. Can you clear the MOC? And if not, do you even care about the MOC? If your question is no, then pull for likability. And if you don't like the character, don't pull. It's just simple as that. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoy the video, like it, and so like, subscribe, do all that jazz, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But anyways, love you guys. Bye. How do I end this? How do I end this stream? How?